Uh-huh. So if I record you
And even
talking right now, would it...
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what the weird thing is it told me I was discovered. Unfortunately, blah blah blah, revealed my involvement in the plot. But that
uh,
isn't what it showed up on the pop-up. On the pop-up, it showed that it was the spy master who orchestrated it.
yeah. So you killed him. That's awesome.
Yeah, I got off
This
scot
is
clean too.
this is the post discussion. It's a secret. Shh. Don't tell Kailvin. So we knew he was going to kick our ass like halfway through, and we secretly decided to kind of ally against him. And I knew that there was a point. There was a point in between episodes where it was right after I had murdered Kailvin, and we had taken a break, and I had gone off for dinner or something, and he was. As soon as he thought I was out of the room, he was still talking in TeamSpeak, and I heard him talking to you about it. He was saying things like, "I want to put him. I want to kill him. I want him dead. I want to make him zero. I'll give you all kinds of money." And you must not have bought into
Yep.
any of that. That's funny.
After the whole episode 19 thing, which we've been over, I knew what he was doing, and there's just no point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's funny though. I gotta hand it to you. You really played the two of us off each other pretty well. It's pretty good stuff. But
I didn't expect you to die. I didn't know that was going to be like the end. I didn't even know he was going to start murdering you.
yeah. Oh, I know.
Why?
You were totally surprised when I was like completely destroyed as a county, as a realm.
Well, I've been drinking. What do you expect?
You were off doing your own thing. You know, it's just I get it. It's easy to get focused on what you're doing when you're playing a multiplayer. Heck, most of the time I was zoomed in like really close to my territory.
Yep.
So
Yeah, me too. I had to, because when we came back into that episode after all that chit chat, I had just started 4 wars. I had to do them because Hungary was breaking out, so I just had to focus on that shit.
mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Kailvin, yeah, I really got pretty angry at first when he came in with his damn 20,000 men or whatever it was. There's no contest.
20,000?
Yeah, he had like 20,000 troops, and he came in. He had 2 stacks. Like, he had one stack like 9,000 and one of 5 or 6,000, and there's
At
nothing.
the very end of the game, at the very end, after I'd taken over like a quarter of Hungary and a quarter of Poland, at the very end of the game, I had 9,000 troops. And it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, he got so. I mean, he got really lucky in the beginning of the game. He inherited a kingdom, which allowed him to do all kinds of good stuff, and he played well. But unfortunately, what happens in the balance of power, and he kind of triumvirate. This actually happened in real history. Every time one person
Yeah.
does well, the smaller people ally against him. It's called the balance of power. It's a real thing. So
Yeah.
that's what happens with a 3-way game. But
I think some of it had to do. I was jealous at the very beginning. I mean, day one, the king's like, "Oh, well, in light of your service to the empire, here's a duchy." It's like, are you kidding me?
I know.
Just started.
I know, and I started off as like what, a single count, double count, something like that. And you did too. I think we all started off as
Yeah.
counts. But yeah, you can't hold it against him. I mean, he played well. Gotta give him that. And I actually remember.
Yeah.
I think we said it in one of the videos. I said, "Hey, you would have done the same thing. If he had been if I had been the largest character, I guarantee he would have been plotting to kill me. 100% chance." So
Probably, yeah. See, I'm not used to playing like that. I don't really do any multiplayer at all. So for me, this is just brand new experience. This whole like, behind the scenes scheming or trying to think meta, trying to think what the other player might be thinking, so do whatever it is to counter him. My brain can't wrap around that.
and yet you still came out ahead. So great. You just
Because
made us
I
feel
didn't
both
get
like idiots.
involved. I didn't get involved.
Yeah, I know but it
Do-
worked.
At,
That's the strategy.
At any point, do you think Kailvin was sitting there going, Shen's probably plotting to kill my heir right now? Do you think that was going on at any point?
Kailvin, knowing you were the one behind it, probably, yeah. I do
Really?
think so. Yeah, definitely. Because I don't know. I mean, I was reading the comments and throughout the series, and apparently there's a lot of Kailvin subscribers who were like watching videos from either your perspective or my perspective, and they keep making comments about don't trust Kailvin, just don't trust him, like. And so when I started to see those, I absolutely started to think that yeah, he's gonna be doing nasty stuff. So
I guess. I mean, that's what makes it interesting, right? Or else it would just be us three, helping each other, high-fiving as we conquer Europe. And it's like, what's the point of that?
Exactly. I think no, it doesn't matter how friendly the game starts off. It will always devolve into a some sort of a war, or at least a feud, so to speak.
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, I'm gonna. Yep. Good to talk to you one-on-one. I'm actually recording this, just so you know. I'm gonna turn it off now.
All right.
See you later.